Good day, class. How are you and your connectivity?
Good day, sir. As of now, my internet connection is stable.
Me too, sir. I think I am ready for today's discussion.
Unfortunately to say, I am not able to open my camera as we go through our discussion because of a technical problems with mine and also with my connectivity. So, but please make sure to listen attentively and to participate in our discussion. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
I'll now start present. I will now start presenting my presenting, and I will um off my camera for able to be present. Is my presentation visible to everybody?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now let's talk about indefinite pronoun. But first, what is indefinite pronoun? Yes, Micah.
Sir, an indefinite pronoun is a pronoun that does not refer to any person, amount, or thing in particular.
Very good. So it means that an indefinite pronoun such as anyone, someone, and everyone are used to refer to a person or object or a group of people or objects without explaining who or what they are. But before we really start our discussion, I'd like to remind you your homework last time. That is to study chapter 79 of the book, English for Everyone, English Grammar Guide, and to construct at least 5 sentences using indefinite pronoun based on what have you learned as your introductory assignment for today's lesson. Had everyone did a self-study grammar?
Yes, sir. I definitely did my assignment accordingly.
Yes, sir. I studied the particular chapter of the given book.
Very good to all of you. Now let us begin our class discussion by grouping you in pair, and you are going to exchange your ideas by reading your sentences in class. Then your partner will decide if it is grammatically correct for him or her. If not, he or she will do so and explain. However, please be mindful that I am still here hearing you guys. So if there would be any problem arising or any question and clarifications, I am always available to that. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's begin. Micah, your partner with Mr. Bai. Ladies first. So Micah, please state your answer.
Sir, my first sentence is, did anyone buy a gift for him?
Mr. Bai, do you think Micah's sentence correct?
Yes, sir. Because I learned that an indefinite pronoun anyone is used if we refer to an specific person in a negative statement and or question.
Yes, that's right. What about your sentence, Mr. Bai?
Yes, sir. My first sentence is I gave somebody a flower.
Micah, does it sound grammatically correct for you?
Yes, sir, it doesn't sound wrong for me at all.
Why?
Because I learned that somebody is referring to an unspecified person in a positive statement.
Correct. Now take a look in my examples on your screen. That is when to use anyone or someone in a sentence. Please read examples A and B. Micah.
Example A. Did anyone call me this morning? Example B. Yes, someone called you at 11 o'clock.
Thank you. Micah, what have you observed in these examples? Is it correct? Can we use someone in example A instead of anyone? Or can we use anyone in example B instead of someone? What do you think?
Sir, I believe that there has no wrong in the given examples because anyone's role is referring to a negative question, meaning to say he or she is uncertain if anyone had called him or her this morning. And in example B, someone is being used referring to an unspecified person positively, meaning to say that the ones being asked responded that really there has someone called him or her at 11 o'clock.
Very good observation, Micah. Now, let us talk about on using somebody and anybody in a sentence. Mr. Bai, please read the given examples.
Okay, sir. Letter A. Do you want to talk to somebody? Letter B. No, I don't want to talk to anybody.
Thank you, Mr. Bai. Same question. Can't we be able to use anybody in sentence C instead of somebody? Or can't we be able to use somebody in sentence D instead of anybody?
Yes, sir. I think that the examples given is correct as it is. Thus, somebody uh, pertains to unspecified person positively, like somebody is asking if he or she wants to talk to somebody. Well, in example B, the ones being asked replies that he really don't want to talk to anybody.
Nice observation, Mr. Bai. So always remember that someone and somebody refer to an unspecified person in a positive statement or question, while anyone and anybody refer to an unspecified person in a negative statement or question. Therefore, we can conclude that the difference between example A and B and C and D is that sentences A and B are both formal, whereas C and D are both informal. Then always remember that somebody means the same as someone, but it is more informal. Likewise, anybody means the same as anyone, but it is more informal. Understand, class?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
For our exercises, identify whether the function of indefinite pronoun in a sentence is formal or informal, a negative or positive statement, or question. Number one, is something work is someone working late? What is your answer, Micah?
Is it a formal positive question, sir?
Yes, it is. Number two, can somebody carry my bag? Mr. Bai.
Okay, sir. Number two. Can somebody carry my bag? My answer is informal positive question, sir.
Correct, Mr. Bai. What about sentence 3? I don't want anyone in this town again, Mr. Bai.
Okay, sir. I don't know anyone in this town. Uh, my answer to that uh, my answer to that is formal negative statement.
Yes, you are right. What about number 4? Someone gave me a present. Micah.
My answer to number 4 is formal positive statement.
Uh-huh. Number 5, I didn't give anybody your name. Again, Micah.
It is an informal negative statement, sir.
Also correct, Micah. Good job, guys. It seems that everyone really understands the topic and knows to differentiate when to use someone, anyone, somebody, and anybody in a sentence. So now, let us move on to your second sentences in your assignment. Mr. Bai, can you go first?
Yes, sir. My second sentence is everybody has some kind of special skill.
Micah, what do you think of Mr. Bai's sentence?
Sir, basically, I think his sentence is correct because everybody is used when referring to a group of people.
Uh-huh. What about your sentence?
My sentence is there was nobody but me at work until 10 p.m.
Mr. Bai, do you find it wrong?
No, sir. Her statement is very fine to me. Nobody means that no other person is with her at work until 10 p.m.
I agree you with that, Mr. Bai. Now, take a look at my presentation. So, everyone versus no one. So, everyone refers to a whole group of people, and no one means no person in a group. Then, so for example, why is there no one in the office? Number 2, everyone is at the big meeting. Number 3, where's everybody? I don't know. There's nobody here. So we use no one in sentence example A is because the speaker is referring to no person in a group. That is he asking if why is there no one in the office, right? And everyone is at the beginning, so the speaker is referring to a whole group of people, and same as with everybody. And then nobody means that no person in a group, same as with example number 1, no one. So now, if you are going to ask what is the difference between everyone to everybody and no one to nobody, the difference is that everybody and nobody is used informally, whereas everyone and no one use in formal way. So when we observe the example A and B, it is used in formal way. Someone is asking in formal way. So why is there no one in the office? And the ones replies, everyone is at the big meeting. So it is informal. While C and D, where is everybody? Someone is asking informally. So letter D, the one being asked replied that I don't know, there's nobody here informally. So remember that. Additionally, I'll discuss you the common. I Yeah, always remember that everyone and no one is singular, while no one and everyone is formally no one and everyone is used formally, while everybody and nobody is used informally. So, even though everyone refers to a whole group of people, it is considered singular, same as no one, because indefinite pronouns, there is no specific amount of number of a person, an object, or a thing. So it can be considered singular with the use of a singular form of verb. So that is why we use in sentence A to D is as our linking verb. Like, why is there no one in the office? Where is everybody? Additionally, I'll discuss you the common mistakes on using no one and anyone. There are two examples. Here, please read Micah.
Example A, there isn't anyone here. Example B, there isn't no one here.
What do you think is the appropriate sentence, Micah?
Sir, I think it is letter A.
Do you agree with her, Mr. Bai?
Yes, sir. I think letter A also.
Let's see. The correct answer is letter A. So very good, guys. So always remember that no one and nobody go in positive statements and question, while anyone and anybody go in negative statement and question. So for our exercises, determine if the sentence is correct and explain why or why not. Please read and answer. Letter A, Mr. Bai.
Okay, sir. Number A, nobody wants to come with me. My answer is I believe that the sentence one is correct. It is a positive statement indicating that nobody wants to come with the speaker yet. It is also informal.
Yes. So letter B, Micah, please read and answer.
I want nobody but you by Wonder Girls. Also, my answer wait. My answer is correct, sir. The sentence is a positive statement but less formal, sir, because of the pronoun nobody.
Absolutely correct. Now let us move on to your third sentences in your assignment. Can you share it first to us, Micah?
Yes, sir, I can.
Go.
I have anything I want.
Mr. Bai, do you think Micah's sentence correct or not by using anything as your indefinite pronoun in the sentence?
Yes, sir. I believe my sentence is correct. Anything here refers to a positive statement indicating she had anything she wanted. It also means all possible things she had.
Nice observation, Mr. Bai. What about your third sentence, Mr. Bai?
Uh, Something that I've always enjoyed is kayaking with my friends.
Is his sentence correct, Micah?
Sir, I believe yes it is. Something in the sentence is used in positive statement with only one possibility of a thing. It means to say that kayaking is the only one he enjoyed doing with his friends.
Very good, Micah. Now let us go to my presentation. So when to use something and or anything in a sentence. Something and anything refer to an unspecified or unnamed object or thing. Something can only be used in question and positive statements, whereas anything can be used in negative statements as well as question and positive statements. Always remember that something is limited, while anything is talking to an unlimited things. So please read the examples 1 to 4 alternately. Mr. Bai first, then followed by Micah.
Okay, sir. First one, can I have something to eat?
Sentence 2. Yes, have something from the cupboard.
Number three, is there anything I can help with?
Sentence 4. No, there isn't anything you can do.
Okay, in sentence 1, something her means an specific and named thing that the speaker has in mind, whereas something in sentence 2 has a more general meaning, as the speaker may not have a specific thing in mind. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So, but in sentence 3, anything is used in positive question, but in sentence 4, it is used negatively. Do you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So what makes sentence 4 a negative question, Mr. Bai?
It because of the word isn't, sir.
Correct, Mr. Bai. So how can we transform it into positive statement, Micah?
Change the isn't word to is, then answer yes. Like, yes, there is anything you can do.
Definitely right, Micah. So for our exercises, I'll give you 5 minutes. Give at least 2 sentences using the indefinite pronouns something in positive and anything and explain its function in that sentence, or rather change the positive to negative or a negative to positive. Okay? So your time start now. Time's up. Mr. Bai, please share your answer.
Okay, sir. My sentence are one. Anything baked by my grandmother tastes delicious. Change form. Anything baked by my grandmother doesn't taste delicious. Number two. There's something I need to tell you. Change form. There isn't anything I need to tell you.
Brilliant, Mr. Bai. How about Micah?
The first one, I know I've forgotten something. When I'll change its form, I know I haven't forgotten anything. The second one, I'll do anything for you. When I change its form, I won't do anything for you.
Micah also did so well. Thank you. It really means that everyone understands the topic. Now, let's move on to our last lesson, which is the appropriate use of nothing and everything in a sentence. But first, please continue sharing your assignment in class. Bye first.
Okay, sir. I do everything to the best of my ability.
So, Micah, what did you observe of Mr. Bai's sentence? Is something wrong about it?
No, sir, his sentence is correct for me because I learned that an indefinite pronoun, everything is used especially when all possible things are available.
That's right, Micah. What about you? Yours.
She said nothing that would make him angry.
Mr. Bai, do you think Micah's sentence correct or not?
Yes, sir. I think she did it correctly. Nothing is can be used when we refer to or when there were no objects available.
Uh-huh. Complete. So let us now proceed to my presentation. When to use nothing and or everything in a sentence. So always remember that nothing means that there were no available objects or thing. That's right. Who said that? So for example, Tin and James have nothing in common. So in all the aspects, they have nothing in common. It means that Tim and James have nothing in common in all aspects. Then B, everything means all the possible objects or things are available. So for our example, Tin and Dan do everything together. So whatever they do it together. All the possible things or object, right? So letter C, where nothing is used in a positive statement, anything can be used in a negative statement with the same meaning. So as our example, there's nothing I want to buy her. It is a positive statement because it really says that no objects that he won't buy, like if he's going to a grocery store, like something like that. But if we change it to a negative statement, we can say there isn't anything I want to buy here. That means that is a negative statement for there's nothing I want to buy here. All right, understand?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
For our exercises for this topic, fill in the blank of what is the correct indefinite pronoun to be used in the given sentence. So nothing for a positive statement or anything a negative statement and everything. So number one, please read and answer, Micah.
Number one, there's blank I love more than a sunny day. My answer is there's nothing I love more than the sunny day.
Very good. If we translate it into negative statement, then we can say there isn't anything good than a sunny day, right?
Yes, sir.
Number two, Mr. Bai.
Okay, sir. Uh, what is going well at the moment? My answer is everything is going well at the moment.
Correct, Mr. Bai. Please read and answer again. Number three, Mr. Bai.
Okay, sir. Uh, what at the next expedition was any good? My answer is nothing in the expedition was any good.
That's right again, Mr. Bai. Please answer number 4. Micah.
Number 4, I want to see blank at the museum. My answer is I want to see everything at the museum.
Correct. And last again, Micah.
Number 5, I don't know absolutely blank about geography. My answer is I don't know absolutely anything about geography. If it is converted into positive statement, we can say I know absolutely nothing about geography.
Very outstanding, Micah. So please remember that um, in generalization, please remember that any, some, and every plus one. So it means that anyone, someone, everyone, etc. are used in a formal statements and question, while any, some, and every plus body are used in a formal statements or question. In short, when you see the word one, it is a formal. When you see a word body, it is informal statements or in question. Understood? So number 2, also, they are considered singular with a singular form of a verb. Like what I said, that the tackled indefinite pronouns are considered singular and we use a singular form of verb when using it in a sentence, when constructing it in a sentence. Number 3, an indefinite pronoun can be a positive or negative as well as either have limited or unlimited possibilities based on its rules. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you. Okay, thank you guys. So I think that is all for today. I hope we are clear about the different rules on using indefinite pronouns. I'm gonna say you are all very good in today's discussion and self-studying really helps me on discussing you today's topic. So any question, reaction, or clarification?
None, sir.
So if none, then I think that would be all. Please turn on your camera for our documentation. Like this my presentation. And somebody, I wait, I start presenting. Can somebody take a picture with us for our documentation?
1, 2, 3, smile.